So sit in Swastikasana or Padmasana. If you use your blocks, make sure that you take away the buttock flesh so you can lean forward. Make sure that the sitting bone has a good contact with the support, and then put your feet a little bit closer to the edges of the mat. So knees lower, groin soft, roll back your shoulders, and put the fingers on the support. So extend through the spine, roll back your shoulders, lift the armpit area, front lower ribs to the back lower ribs, and extend the sides of the trunk. Så sitt rakt upp med bröstbenet uppåt, hakan parallellt med golvet, lång nacke och förläng genom ryggraden från svanskotan till kronan på huvudet. Så slappna av i ljumskarna, slappna av i knäna så de kommer längre ner. Och se till att ni fortsätter resa upp genom ryggraden under tiden vi sjunger invokationen. Put your palms in front of you, press them against each other, thumbs touching the chest bone. Close your eyes, be quiet in your facial muscles, quiet in your mouth cavity. Make a few inhalations, exhalations, bringing your attention to the breath. And while you bring the attention to your breath, feel how it comes down, becomes slower. And inhale to begin. Yogena chitasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopa karotam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi abahu purushakaram Shanka chakra sikharinam sahasra shirasam shvetam pranamami patanjalim hare om. Keep your chest upward, release your palms down, bow your head down towards the chest. Slide your hands toward the groin so the elbows go back towards the wall behind you. Make sure you're still keeping your chest uplifted, bring your head even lower. On the next inhalation, lift your head and open your eyes. And now you can extend your legs and come up for Tadasana. So with the start with the legs together, we can turn to the windows, yeah. So bring the ball of the big toe together and that place where you have the nail on the big toe also together. Spread out your toes. Så spread ut tårna så att ni har lite plats mellan varje tå och förläng dem framåt. So make sure that your soles of the feet are as long as possible and as wide as possible. And for that you need to lift a little bit and spread out. Tighten your kneecaps, tighten your thighs, and bring your weight back as if you try to lean towards the wall behind you. Making sure all the weight is equally distributed between left and right, front and back of the foot. So try to find that middle point. Extend your arms, fingers active, make them long. Extend your arms away from the shoulder joints and bring your upper arm a little bit back. So you feel that from the front part, they go a little bit back. Armhålorna fram, axlarna ner, fingrarna sträcker sig neråt. Dra vikten lite mer bakåt mot hälarna. Så att ni nästan tippar bakåt samtidigt förläng tårna framåt. On the inhalation, bring your arms on top of your head and put your arms together, palms together. Try to extend upward without leaning forward. So bring your belly back, extend your arms, put the palms together and lift the thumb up. Try not to interlock any fingers, just lift both the thumb and the little finger. And make the armpit area very, very long keeping your front lower ribs back. Extend your elbows, yeah, right, straighten your elbows. And then spread out your arms. Let them be a little bit away from each other. Så öppna handflatorna lite grann och lyft tummarna upp. So try to lift the back lower ribs fully with the front lower ribs. Extending your arms from the lower side ribs as if the arm is growing from here. Try not to lean back. Keep the weight on your back part of the heel. Yes, and only arms back. Yeah, try to feel it in the elbow joint. Elbow straight. Yes, palms a little bit closer to each other. And then bring your arms down. Take a block or two if you need. I guess you need to put your palms in front of you, feet together. Så om ni behöver klossna Uttanasana så använd klossna. Sträck armarna över huvudet. Extend your arms on top of your head. From Uttanasana, keeping the weight again on your heels, lean back again, extend the sides of the trunk, extend forward and put your hands on the blocks or on the floor. And keep your chest uplifted. Bring it in between your upper arms. So again, try to feel that your feet have the same weight distribution as in Tadasana. So press the ball of the big toe, press the heels, lift the arch of the foot up, bring your body a little bit more forward. So don't bring it behind your mat, on top of your heels. More. It's here, yes. Så höfterna ska vara över hälarna, inte bakom hälarna. Spänn knäskålen och låret aktivt. So tighten your kneecap, tighten your thighs, so the back knee is open, widely open, and spread out your toes still. Spread out your sacrum. So if you feel that the blocks are too high for you, you can bring them lower, if it's okay for the back side of your knee. So try to open more here. Öppna mer. Spänn knäskålarna hela vägen. Yes, but keep the belly low forward. Yeah, so that you have the distance between your front lower ribs and your groins is as long as possible. So you go so much forward as possible. And then when you came to the lowest possible height of your blocks, bend your elbows, get your head down. If you need your blocks, bring them to the sides. If you don't need your blocks, you can put your hands on the floor, bend your elbows to the side, head towards the shin bones. Lift your top of the shoulders up, make your neck free. Martin, du kan gå lägre. Sätt klossarna lite närmare fötterna. Bör armbågarna utåt och släpp huvudet så du tittar mellan den. Ja, ditåt, precis. So the back of the neck is soft. The bottom of the scalp goes down. Belly is soft, only legs, very strong legs. So you see your kneecaps, make sure they're uplifted. Lift your thighs. Rotate your thighs from outside inside and make sure they're not hanging, yeah, the kneecaps. So try to lift this muscle higher so that this goes up. Yes, like this, and hold them there. Rotate your thighs in. And if you can bring your palms even behind your feet, walk back. Så händerna kan gå bakom hälarna, korsryggen över hälarna, huvudet närmare benen. And then from here, you can lift the chest up, bring your palms in front of the feet, chin forward, put your hands on your hips, tighten your kneecap again. Yeah, so make sure your legs are completely strong, and then rotating your sacrum, come up. Good. Now you can bring your blocks on this part of the mat towards the middle line of, towards the middle of the room. Så klossarna mot mitten av rummet. Sätt händerna på framsidan av mattan och lev bak Mukha Svanasana. Walk back into Mukha Svanasana. So when you stay in the first dog pose, try to wake all your limbs. Så börja att dra uppmärksamhet mot fötterna och händerna. Spred ut tårna, spred ut fingrarna. Raka armar, raka ben. So try to go exactly like we do in Shavasana, from the periphery to the center. In the same way, wake up your body from the periphery to the center. So extend your toes, spread them out. Är det baksida av knä eller vad känns det bekväm? Gör det mot väggen, precis. Då belastar du inte alls den. Men se till att du jobbar med ben mer aktivt. Ja? Så du pressar hälarna, roterar ut dem och så sträcker på benen. So lift kneecaps, lift thighs, rotate your thighs from outside inside. And make sure that your elbows are inward. Yeah, so the lower part of the elbow go towards each other. Chest towards the thighs. Så låt biceps komma upp mot taket, triceps ner mot golvet så att ni släpper nacken lite ner och så tar vikten bakåt. Låt hälarna vara tunga. So bring your weight on your heels more. Now from here, you will go in Urdhva Svanasana. And if you know, if back bending, especially in the beginning of the class, is not very nice for your spine, you can come to your knees and do it from your knees. If you are fine with doing it in the air, then you can bring yourself forward and roll back your shoulders, go into full Urdhva Svanasana. And if the shoulder is not feeling good there, you can do it on the chair. Det är hur man gör på stolen. Du kan ta det här höga stolen. So tighten your kneecaps, tighten your thighs. Bring your thighs into your hip joint. Yes, roll back your shoulders more. Så ta den mot väggen så det inte glider och så gör du på den. Då tillbaka axlarna mer. Roll back your shoulders more. Bring your chest in front of your upper arm. And then come back in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Yes, like this. Yes, exactly. Good. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Now you have a free choice of jumping or walking forward. So if you jump, you bend your knees to your belly, lift yourself up toward the ceiling and softly land forward in full Uttanasana. And if you need your blocks, they're here. Yeah? You can put them under your hands. If you don't need your blocks, put your hands behind your feet and try to get yourself closer to your legs. Så full Uttanasana med huvudet så nära skämben som möjligt. Armbågarna raka, så händerna bakom fötterna. So if you use the blocks, put them by the sides of the feet, wider, and bend your elbows to the side. If you don't use the blocks, straighten your arms, press your hands towards the floor or to the blocks behind the feet, and try to get the head down. Full Uttanasana. Sacrum forward. Så försök att inte luta bak. Ja, där. Så tänk att ni har en vägg bakom er. So try to imagine a wall behind you. The wall is vertical. You cannot lean behind the wall. Now, depending on how you feel in your spine, if it's okay for you to go with the straight arms, extend your arms forward. If you know that the spine is a little bit tender, you put your hands on your hips. Yeah. Otherwise, armarna framåt, lillfingret längst golvet framåt, lyft armarna fram, spänn knäskålarna, lyft armarna högre upp än huvudet och kom upp en Urdhva Hastasana. Och sen ta ner armarna i Tadasana. Och vänd ansiktet mot fönstren. And turn to the window, so we will do a few standing poses. And if you feel like jumping, please do. So we will do Trikonasana, Parsvottanasana. Maybe even away, yes, from the wall. So stay in Tadasana, feet together. Tighten your kneecaps, tighten your thighs, lift your hip bones up, tailbone, sitting bones down. Extend your arms parallel to the trunk. Make sure that you're there, active your fingers and bring them a little bit back. Bring your hands in front of you, jump or walk. Utthita Padottanasana. Straighten your arms. Left foot in, right leg up. Turn out the whole leg. Middle of the thigh, middle of the foot, middle of the knee, point to the right wall. Arms extending a little bit behind your chest and rotate them inside out. So the upper arm rotates more that way. And then turn only your palms down. Make sure the left foot has much more pressure than can be imagined. Yeah? So try to put it down and then go to Utthita Trikonasana. Left foot pressing down, hand sharp on the shin bone. Turn your body from right to left, roll back your shoulders, lean towards the wall behind you, and lift your left fingertips as high up as possible. And then look up to your thumb, try to lift the left shoulder blade away from the spinal column. Så pressa vänster häl, utsida på vänster häl, spänn höger knäskål och höger lår och försök att sträcka höger midja bort från ljumsken och närmare låret. Ja. So the right side of your body should go a little bit closer to your right leg, and at the same time you extend the lower ribs on the right side away from the groin. Press the ball of the foot on the right foot down. On the exhalation, come up. Extend your arms or keep your arms on your hips if you feel that they're tired. Rotate your right leg in. Right foot in, left leg out. Utthita Trikonasana to the left. Bring your arms a little bit back. Again, lift the collarbones up. Try to keep the length of the left side of your trunk when you go down. And you try to not lift up this ribs, so bring them in so that these ribs go away, straight away. Right arm up. Use the left hand to press with the thumb against the shin bone to bring your left belly forward. So left buttock away from the armpit area, Left ribs away from the groin. Roll back your shoulders. Ha bra grepp där. Håll handen aktivt. Ja. Med tummen kan ni pressa ifrån den för att dra vänster arm håller fram. Där, precis så. And then try to extend even more so that it's not jamming here. So here it should be straight. Go way, way, way. And both shoulder blades in line with each other, in line with the heels. Raka ben, sträck på ben. Så spänn knäskål och låret. Där. If you can look up on your right thigh. Så ha bra grepp med handen och skenbenet. Och från tummen, dra armhålet fram. Pressa tummen mot skenbenet. Ja, för att öppna mer. Nu tillbaka axeln. Inhale on the exhalation, come up. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Hands in front of you. And jump back. Och för nästa position kanske behöver ni klossa. So if you need the blocks for Parsvakonasana, you can put them on the right hand side. We will be bending the leg and extend the arm. But if you know that you don't need them, you don't need them. Yeah? And maybe go a little bit away from the wall so that you don't hit the wall with the fingertips. Put your hands in front of you. Bend your legs. Be careful when you jump so you don't jump on the blocks. Extend your arms, left foot in, right leg out. So make your distance between your feet a little bit further away than the previous pose. Because when you will be bending this leg, we don't want the knee and up further away than your heel. So press the left outer heel down, bend your right knee 90 degrees, keeping your trunk vertical. So försök att behålla ryggraden parallellt med väggen. Så luta inte mot väggen än. Som Virabhadrasana 2. Gå djupare in i position så att höfterna kommer lite lägre än knä. Så Lilian, du kan böja lite till på höger knä. Och vrid knä inifrån utåt. So your knee rotates from inside outside to the little toe side. Now bring your left hand on your hip and put this outer hip down a little bit more. Yeah, so push it in a little bit. Extend your right arm up. Make big extend this right side of your body so it's long, and then extend on top of the thigh, trying to bring the armpit area to the knee. Roll back your left shoulder and then release your hand on the support close to the leg. So if you use the block, put it closer to your knee. Roll back the left shoulder. Right groin forward, left groin aligned with the right groin. No weight on your palm. All the weight is on your legs. Så vi håller vikten på fötterna, pressa knä mot armen, rotera axlarna bort från öronen, sträck vänster arm upp, rotera handen mot höger och så tar armen över örat. So if you use the arm on top of your ear, try to bring it behind your ear. And turn your body from right to left. Press the left outer heel so the arch of the foot is not collapsing down. Yes, try to press it, yeah, more weight in the little toe side. Turn the palm up to the ceiling, inhale and come. Hands on your hips, feet parallel, and go to the other side with the blocks. With the thumbs, turn your sacrum from the bottom, top to the bottom like this, yeah? So you don't tilt. So the tailbone points down. Even when you go to the sides, try to keep it this way. So now you can use this middle position to turn your sacrum down, lifting your hip bones up. Rotate your left leg out. And when you rotate it out, rotate it completely. Yes, the inner part of your left foot parallel to the long side of the mat. Press the right outer heel down, make it even weight distribution. And now bend your left knee, pressing your right outer hip in. So this top of the thigh goes deeper into your hip joint and the left knee from inside out. You can use your hand to show the direction. Så knä roterar sig inifrån utåt mot lilltås sida. Vänster ljumske fram, höger lår bak. Sträck vänster arm upp. So extend from the groin to the fingertips as if the arm is growing from the ribs, but keep your belly forward, yeah? Don't turn it to the knee. Extend to the left, armpit to the knee. Go, 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 go as far as possible. And then put your hand down. Knee to the arm. Kan gå lägre ner med höfterna. Höfterna nästan under knähöjd. Och lille vrid mer så du inte tittar ner med navel. Navel pekar mot taket. Topplåret på höger ben bak. So this thigh goes back. Yeah? Don't tilt forward. Yeah? You try to open your chest. Extend your right arm up. Palm to the left. And then extend it on top of your ear. When you extend, make sure you still press the little toe side on the right foot. Try to be long in your left side of the trunk, knee to the arm. Titta upp, look up. Try to go lower with your hips. And then turn your right palm up and come up on the exhalation. Feet parallel, hands in front of you, and jump back. Good. So bring the mat to the wall so that it's pushing the wall, touching the wall. We will do Virabhadrasana I, and I would like you to use the heel on the wall. So if this is the wall, so your heel can touch the wall or it can come up on this little height. Så vänster häl, ni behöver inte klossa, jag visar bara eftersom jag har ingen vägg. Så ni kan använda hälen mot väggen eller på golvlistan. Vänster. Höger fram och så höfterna framåt. So you bring your right foot forward, left foot back. To begin with, you can touch the wall with the back heel. Turn your left foot forward a little bit. Yeah? 45 degrees away from the middle line. Andra höger adren. And make sure that the left outer heel is pressing down. Behöver ingen klossa, Marika. Jag visar bara för att ställa det väg där jag har. Och så vrider ni höfterna framåt. So both your hip bones are turning forward. Now, and another thing, so if you would put your feet together, they should touch each other. Middle line shouldn't be crossed, yeah? Because if you cross the middle line, you close your groins, yeah? So make sure that you don't have this feeling of closing the groins. There should be space here. Now turn, have your right leg forward, left half to the wall. Turn your left buttock from the middle out, so you spread it out so that the hip bones end up parallel to the short edge of the mat. And now we will be bending our right knee. So if you stay short, the knee will fall on top of the knee, of the toes. We need to have the knee on top of the heel. Bend the right knee 90 degrees. Go deeper down. And if you feel that this hip is opening too much, lift your heel and turn. Straighten the leg. Go deeper down. Lift your belly away from the thigh. Push the weight more to the heel. Straighten the knee. Bring the inner thigh from the inside out, opening the back side of the thigh, and extend your arms on top of you. Virabhadrasana I. Ingegerd kan gå lägre ner om möjligt. Ja? Så höften är knähöjd. Lean backward. Don't lean on top of your thigh. Go to the leg that you have behind you. Try to extend yourself upward. And now, as if we do in the beginning of the class, you can try to put your palms together without bending your elbows and look up to the thumbs. Good. Make sure you don't back bend in the lumbar. So sitting bone down, especially the left sitting bone. Shoulders down, chest up, belly up to the chest, and lean back. Come up, bring your arms down, turn to your left, and change side. Och känner ni ländryggen så får ni säga till mig. So if there is any pain, so try to have more weight in your heel, so lift it up higher, lean backward, so don't go lower if you feel that you're going here. Stay up, but try to keep this neutral position. As soon as you feel it, stay there, don't go down. Yeah? And you don't need to lift your arm because this intensifies the pose. Yeah? Left leg forward. So if you feel that everything goes well, you can put your heel down and don't lift it up. Yeah? And try to keep the hip rotating out the side of the hip joint forward, left out the hip back and in. Hip bones in front part parallel to the short edge of the mat. Roll back your shoulders. So try to lean back now, already feeling that the outer back heel is having more weight there. Arch of the feet tall. Bend the left knee. If you need, lift the heel. Så Marika, lyft hälen upp. Lyft hälen upp, precis. Dra ut höger höft fram. Och se, känns det nu? Stanna där. Lift hip bones. Tailbone down. Lift the back lower ribs and make more weight to the back heel. Lift your hip, lift your belly away from the thigh, and now stand your arms up. And if you can, put your palms together, elbows in, raka armar, och så lyft upp, titta upp. Axeln är ner, trapezius ner, yttre höger höft fram. Pressa vikten i bakre häl. Höger häl tung, höger ben rak. Видите, изгибай это. Больше сгибай, больше. Садись ner. Så höfterna sätter sig ner, bålen reser sig upp. And then come up. Put your palms down. Turn to your right hand side. Make some rest with sitting bones on the wall. Feel feet forward and lean forward like this, just to release a little bit. Make a small pause before we continue with the standing poses. There are not so many left. 1, 2, 3. 3 poses left. So hold your elbows with all the fingers around and the thumb within the elbow joint, elbow crease, yeah, so that you have it close to each other. Tighten your kneecap. You can walk away from the wall more. Yeah? Don't need to stay close. You can change the interlock of your arms. Så byt armarna, så ta andra armen över. Sittben upp längs väggen, armarna ner mot golvet. And then put your hands on your hips and come up. So we will do Parivrtta Trikonasana. We'll do it to the wall. So you have one feet in the same position like you have in Virabhadrasana I, but you go a little bit away from the wall because you will lean forward. You will put your hands on the wall and trying to make your hips equally parallel to the wall. So in Parsvottanasana, you will extend your trunk forward, keeping the heel tight on the floor. And then you will put one hand down with fingers down, the other hand on top. There will be a window formed between these bended elbows. Then you will turn from left to right, trying to extend your trunk. So this part will try to go down. Yes, you're turning this hip in. Pressing the hand, you will do this more. So the back heel is pushing down. And if you feel like going in the full pose, you can put the support, prepare the support here. So when you are in the position, you will extend your arm and try to turn more. Right leg forward, Parivrtta Trikonasana, to the wall. Så avståndet från väggen, ungefär 1 fot. Eller 1 klossavstånd. Vänster häl. På vänster sida av mittlinje av mattan. Höfterna framåt. Så håll händerna på höfterna innan ni fäller framåt. Och breder ut korsryggen från mitten utåt på vänster sida. So try to separate the sacrum from the middle. Try to make it wider from the middle to the left. So with the thumb, spread it out. Straighten your legs. Lean backward. Again, try to make your back heel more heavy. So as if you try to put all the weight on the left outer heel here. Tryck här. Det här. Tryck. Ja, där, precis. Samtidigt behåll basen på och tonera. Då blir det mer vikt på yttre häl. Fäll framåt. Now fall forward with straight legs. But keep your hips parallel to the short edge of the mat. Fell forward. Forward, 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 forward. Elbows up, shoulders up. Stay on your legs, stay on your legs. Now put your hands as high as possible. So try to extend them up. Vänta in ner. Först Parsvottanasana. Armarna uppåt. Först båda armarna uppåt. Där. Now when the hands are up there, you push your right hand a little bit more so that your right buttock goes back and right sitting bone is the same height as the left sitting bone. So make sure you lift this buttock a little bit. This way, yes. Press the ball of the foot down. Right ball of the foot down. Höger stortåbasen, pressa ner. Höger sittben upp. Ryggraden sträcker framåt och mot främre delen av bålen. You can lean a little bit lower down with your hands, so walk down. Keep your legs straight. If you feel that it's tightened too much behind your knee, keep your hands high. Now, left hand down, fingers point down. Right hand a little bit to the left on top of your left hand. Now bend the elbows like a window. Right elbow bends up, left elbow bends down. And look in between these bended elbows to the right. Turn your body more. So try to bring your left shoulder blade as close to the floor as possible. Right hip back and up. And if you would like to go in the full pose, put your left hand on the outer side of your right foot on the floor or on the block. And then turn a little bit more, extend your right arm up. Peter, du måste ha klossen närmare knä så du kan ha stöd på armen. Ja? Då kan armen, om armen kommer närmare så här knä, så att handled kan trycka från skenbenet, då kan, ja precis, då kan skulderblad gå lite lägre. Men behåll vikten i vänster häl. So don't let your left hip be light. Press it down. More weight back here. Yeah. And then come up. And turn side. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Left foot forward. block on the left side of the front foot in case you will go full pose. And you can try to go full pose with one hand and then with both hands. And if you feel you are losing it, bring your hands back and then keep the support there to put the weight back. Now turn your sacrum forward, or so that the sacrum is parallel with the wall behind you. Och du kan ta din högerben mycket längre bak, det är för nära. Här ungefär. Ändå mer. Där, precis. Och låt vikten gå dit. Ja, precis. Och så breder ut korsryggen. So from the middle line of the sacrum, spread out your buttock flesh to the right so that this smile is under the buttock, goes from the inside out, but keeping your right heel heavy on the floor. Lift your chest up, roll back your shoulders, shoulder blades down, trapezius down. Now keep your hands on your hips. Don't put them on the wall immediately. Yeah? So try to keep them longer so your legs are working a little bit more. Press your left ball of the foot down more actively, inner part, and outer right heel more actively. Now fall forward. Lean forward, left buttock up, left thigh bone deeper into the hip joint. Look up, lift your shoulders, armpit area forward, straighten your legs, completely straighten your legs. Good. So strong legs, Marika, vänster rumpa högre. Försök att, precis, lite till. And now put your palms high up on the wall, high up, both arms, both arms, Adriana. First, yes. So here, you see this midline, you have crossed. So bring this a little bit more here. Yes, because then it will be more open. So the left inner groin should go away from the middle line, right inner groin away from the middle line, because then you can squeeze your outer hips and extend your spinal column forward. Now you can bring your arms a little bit lower, but keep your left hip back. This way, yes. And now right arm down, höger hand ner, fingrar neråt, vänster arm upp, lite bit bak. So make sure that your palms are in line with each other, turn to your left. Andra armen, Andrea. Ja. Och sen börnbågarna. Raka ben, försök att sträcka benen hit. Så låt inte vänster knä bli halvböjt. Så försök att spänna den. Ja, behöver inte gå längre ner. Du kanske kan gå närmare väggen, så från börnbågarna. Där, och så sträcker du på den benen. Och så pressar du den här handen för att vrida lite. Ja, där. Let your right heel be heavy, press. Yes, and now right ribs, right shoulder blades down. Left kneecap up. Ball of the big toe down, put the hand on the block, and when you put it on the block, yes, put it right hand into left, höger. Där, so that you have contact här. Där, därför då kan du trycka ifrån handled och dra magen mer mot vänster lår. Vänster hand hjälper till att vikten är högre ut i det här. Don't lean over the leg. Try to go a little bit away from the right foot, so the crown of the head and the tailbone are in line with each other. Right groin away, höger ljumske bort från mittlinjen. And now if you want, straighten the left arm and look up. If you stay free. And come back to the middle. And turn to your right hand side. Put the blocks in front. On the middle of the mat in front of you, right leg forward, left leg back. We do Parsvottanasana. Mot mitten av rummet. Men på mitten av mattan, så att det inte är så långt bort. Närmare. Vänster häl mot väggen. So your left heel to the wall, right foot forward for Parsvottanasana. Your left outer hip goes forward, right outer hip goes back. Again, make sure you don't cross the middle line. So if I look at you at home with the camera from the forward, I should have a small space here in your groins. Yeah, it's not very big. So we spread out more if we have problems with the balance. If I have no problems with the balance, we stay in one thin line here. Turn your hips forward. Try to get your weight back. Left heel heavy. Så vänster häl tung. Spänn knäskål, spänn låren. Om möjligt, sätt händerna i Namaskar. So if you can, put your hands behind you, turn your fingers upward and little finger towards the spinal column. If this is impossible, you can hold your elbows. If this is also difficult, you can interlock your fingers and extend your arms. And 3 variants, some of them will work. If you have your hands close in Namaskar, put the palms against each other, so press them in. Lift your chest. Put your weight back more. Now lean forward. So little finger, lift the chest bone forward, roll back your shoulders. Try to go lower without letting right sitting bone sink. So lift your right sitting bone into your thigh bone, into your hip joint, so the right sitting bones goes up. Höger sittben upp, lårbenet in i höftleden, vänster höft fram, gå lägre ner, låt huvudet sjunka ner. Och sen släpp händerna, sätt dem på klossorna. And now put your hands on the blocks. Go lower, lower. Blocks can go flatter. Blocks, ta ner klossarna om ni går lägre. Och så släpp ner huvudet till skenbenet. Here. Kan ta händerna på golvet för er. Yes, spänn knäskålarna. Så båda ben är superaktiva nu. Så släpp inte lårmusklerna, de är aktiva. Se till att vikten är kvar på insidan av höger fot. Basen på stortå. Så inside of the right sole of the foot, the big toe base, down sharply. Outer left heel, sharply on the floor. Belly soft. Right sitting bone back and up. So you try to get this back, back, back and up. Yes. Now put your hands on your hips. Extend forward. Press the back heel. And come up. And change side. And start again with the blocks on the height, yeah? Because in the beginning, it's nice to put them higher. Then you can relax down. So again, make sure you don't cross the groins. Out the right hip bone forward. Spread out the sacrum here again, yeah? From the middle of the sacrum, try to make it spread out, yeah? So feel that you're not tilting, you're not squeezing. So you're having a nice spread buttock behind there. Right out the heel heavy. Move your weight back. Press the ball of the big toe and spread out all the rest of the toes. Lift the thigh bone deep into your hip joint. Lift your belly and fall forward. And when you do that, keep your weight on the back heel. Så när ni faller framåt, höger häl tungt, ni känner väggen där, så försök att pressa in mot väggen med yttre häl. Gå ner. Lyft axlarna upp, släpp händerna ner. Axlarna bort från öronen. Använd klossen att börja med. Sträck magen framåt. So start with the blocks to bring your belly forward. Left thigh bone deep into your hip joint. Lift the sitting bone up. Even more, left sitting bone up. So try to lift it up more and go with your spinal column in between your shoulder blades down and forward. Now go lower with your blocks. Right belly to the left thigh. Tighten the kneecap. Go forward, forward, forward. Try to make it a soft belly. Don't push yourself down with the belly muscles. And then you can go with the hands to the floor, head to the shin bone. You see your kneecap? Knäskålen upp. Vänster sittben upp där. Och släpp huvudet ner. So the head can go completely down. The forehead can relax on the shin bone. If it's too far there, let it hang, but lift your top of the shoulders up. And then put your hands on your hips. Roll back your shoulders. And come up. Turn to your right. Jump back. And the last standing pose will be Prasarita Padottanasana. It's forward bend with the wide spread legs, arms in Namaskar. If you would like to take your mat away so you're not close to the person in front of you, you can bring into the middle of the room. Det är ingen som står där uppe, men det blir bra för Adriana. Det är okej. Марин, если хочешь, ну хотя бы тут далеко. Så, börja igen. Vill ni ha händerna på klossorna som stöd, det går jättefint att ha dem där. Vill ni ha stöd på huvudet, det går jättebra. Annars kommer vi bara hänga med huvudet. Så stå i Tadasana, fötterna ihop. Start with Tadasana. So try to again find this attention to the middle of the body, extending the middle line of your spinal column, lifting the chest bone, leaning a little bit back. And now put your hands in front of you, jump. Put your palms in Namaskar behind you, or interlock your fingers differently. Yeah, if you interlocked your elbows or you holded your elbows, so put another arm on top. Yeah, we did one arm in Parsvottanasana, use the other arm now. So try to climb up. Second time, usually a little bit easier. Higher up, roll back your shoulders, tighten your kneecap. Again, make sure that the little toe side presses down as if you have glue there, so you cannot lift a little bit. You only can press down. Lift the arch of the foot. Imagining you have a small candlelight there, it's quite hot, so you need to lift it up. So ankles are parallel. Tighten the kneecap. Tailbone down. Belly button up. Chest bone up. You can even look up to lift your collarbones. And then when you bend forward, so feel forward, but make sure your hips don't go back. Yeah? Keep them in line with your heels. Go lower. Strong work here in hip bones. Go forward, forward, forward. And then when you are parallel to the floor, extend your belly a little bit more and then sink completely down, bringing your head down. Look in between your legs. Stay strong on your heels. Toes spread out. Don't crumple them. Don't make them white. They're spread out. Don't use your belly muscles. Yeah, belly soft. Elbows away from the shoulders. Shoulders away from the neck. Head down, tighten the kneecap, tighten the thighs, lean a little bit more forward. Yeah, so bring the buttock forward. So still keep the control of your legs. Don't make your heels light, heavy. Yes, make them heavy. Tighten the kneecaps. And then come up. Stay there, stay there. Put your hands on your hips. And then go down one more time. This time you will put down your palms under your armpit area first, and then chest forward. So when the arms are free, strangely enough, we go lower. Yeah. So this time, most of you will come down with your head. So walk your hands to the line with your heels, fingers forward, and then bring the crown of the head to the floor. Fingers forward. You don't need the blocks. Huh? If you have no problem with the blood pressure or anything, you don't need the blocks. Huh? Palms pressing down, fingers forward. Bring the hands in line with your heels. Yes, and from the arms, bring your elbows closer to each other. Och det här blev lite för kort för dig, så ta fötterna närmare varandra. Ja? Så det blir lite längre avstånd. Så promenera med dina fötter lite närmare. Annars du har ingenstans att sträva neråt. Ja? Så du går in i golvet. Där, precis. Och så sträcker du ner. Är du i golvet? Nästan. Okej, kanske breder ut lite. Men det är så att du känner att du inte klämmer nacken. Ja? För att det blev lite för nära. Go fram, go forward. Elbows towards each other, shoulders up. Yes. Sitting bones away from each other, outer hips in. Press the outer heel. Let the head go. Släpp. Där. Så släpp hela kroppen. Där. Så du går neråt. Hela handen på golvet. Тоже можешь чуть поуже, а то прям дырка сейчас в полу будет. Чуть поуже ноги поставь, не вытягивается шея. Axlarna upp, nacken låg. Så känn att nacken är längre och längre och ni kommer närmare och närmare golvet. Så, tighten the kneecaps. Don't let your knees relax. Keeping your hands back there, extend your arms, look forward. So you have arms behind you. So this is the same arms like in Uttanasana. You chest forward, shoulders away, and then put your hands on your hips. If you feel you're too far away, you can walk your feet a little bit closer. Keep your hips in line with your heels. Don't lean back. Try to have strong legs when you come up. And come up. And come down. So we will do some sitting poses before we go upside down. So you can sit on a blanket or you can sit on a support, feet to the middle of the room for Dandasana and then Janu Shashasana. You can also use the blocks. Yeah, if you know you sit, Martin, du kan använda klossarna. Och på klossarna kan du ha en filt så det blir lite högre. Och så ha bälte också bredvid dig för Janu Shashasana. So it's up to you what height you take. Maybe you don't need any height at all, but you need to get the knees as straight as possible. You need to have the hands on the support and chest on top of your thighs, not behind your thighs. Yeah, you don't sit here. You sit up there. Yes, Dandas. So to get your sitting bones more to the support, you can lean forward and take away the buttock flesh. Yeah, so you can bring the thigh bones deep in. Så lårbenet djupare in i höftleden så att sittben har längre bak och närmare kontakt med stödet. Sträck på benen. Inside of your feet together and you bring them forward. Yeah, so you show me your feet. So this part from the base of the big toe to the little toe side, you spread out. And you lift your belly up and you extend your legs completely. You try to lift yourself high up away from your hips, making your belly lifting on top of the thigh. And then you bend your right knee for Janu Shashasana. So you take the thigh muscle out, calf muscle out, and you bring the front of the fotryggen på golvet. So heel up, bring as far away as possible. Left heel still keeps forward. And if you need a belt, if you know you need a belt, you get a belt and put it around, crossing it so it doesn't fall down. So right knee with your right hand, move a little bit further back. So it points to the wall behind you. Right out the hip, in the hip joint, and right out this hip bone that sticks out here. That you try to go forward towards the extended leg. Right arm up, left hand to the side, lift the right side up. So at the same time as you turning your body to the left, you lean forward, getting the belt or the foot, depending where you reach, put the left hand in front of you and turn your body a little bit more. So use the left hand to turn the left shoulder away, lift the right armpit area forward. Hold the feet, hold the foot, yeah. If you hold the foot, you just hold it on top. And you press the ball of the foot, of the big toe, this part, a little bit away from you. Yeah, so it's not like this, it's like this. Lift your belly up. Now, either open the belt or hold the foot from two sides with two hands. Så båda händerna på foten. Lyft armarna upp, lyft bröstet upp. So when you lift your chest, lift also the upper arm. So the belly comes up, shoulder blades down. Make sure the left leg is straight. Don't bend the left knee. Thigh bone deep into your hip joint, belly up, chest up. Now press the ball of the big toe, extending the inner leg more. And if you would like to go full Janusha, you lean forward, interlock your fingers first, bend your elbows, release your head, shoulders away from you, go even more further away, and make sure that you don't tighten your muscles in the belly. Yeah, belly soft. Martin, öppna bältet så du korsar inte den sen. Du korsar bara den så den inte ramlar ner. Now try to move the front of the big, yes, forward, tighten the kneecap, chest up. If you are still sitting up, chest up. Belly from right to left and go forward. If you interlock your fingers deeply behind your foot, you can try to hold the wrist with the point finger and the thumb like this and open the palm towards the middle of the room. Knee to the right knee away from you to the wall behind you. Left hip back, belly forward. And then release and come up and sit in Dandasana again. Janusha, the other leg. So left knee, again, try to move already here. When you move with the palm, the knee back, turn it a little bit further away. Turn your calf muscle out, heel up, toes to the opposite thigh. If you use the belt, put it crossed. But when you put it crossed, make sure we do it only so it doesn't fall down. Yeah. So when you start to lean forward, you need to open it again. So it's open. Yeah. Otherwise, you will do this. This is not good for your foot. So it's only for it not to fall down. So the knee goes to the wall behind you, hip bone forward. So thigh, sitting bone stays down on the floor. Don't lift it, but you turn the body from left to right, keeping the both twisting and then further away, falling forward. Left arm up. Left arm, other left ear. And turn to your right. And then fell forward. Try to go past the foot or hold the belt. Right hand in line with your knee. And don't flex your foot too much. Yeah, your foot has high heel now on it. So exactly like we work in upside down poses. Right hand, press the knee, press the floor, turning your body, shoulders parallel, and then you go lower, open the belt or hold the foot from two sides. And keeping the knee further away, extending it backward, turn your left belly towards the right thigh. If you would like to go down, you bend your elbows and you go further away. And if you would like to hold the hands behind the foot, you do this, yeah? You put the point finger and the thumb around the wrist and open the palm to the middle of the room. Ball of the big toe forward. Left belly to the right thigh. Left knee back. So you try to get your belly even more to the right and forward. Yes, elbows a little bit higher up. Yes. Yeah, so this here and this here. So it's both twisting and forward bend. Shoulders away from your neck. Yeah, so don't squeeze your neck and release your neck. Look down, crown of the head forward. Try to press the ball of the foot a little bit away from you. So the inner leg will be longer. Det här fram, tryck, det här mot dig. Det här ja, precis, så att benet på insidan blir längre. And now you can come up. Sit in Dandasana. and then turn. So you can look towards the windows. We'll do in Upavishta Trikonasana. So either you have the belt of support like this with the corner in between, or you can use the blocks like this and sit on them if you would like to have higher support. We will only sit up. We will not go down, so you don't need more space for you. We'll only sit up. Maybe you will touch the feet, maybe not. Maybe we'll just sit up. We'll see now. If you sit on the floor, make sure that the inner knee has the same contact with the floor as the outer knee. Så när ni sitter utan stöd, var noga med att baksida knä på golvet och inre och yttre knä har samma kontakt med golvet. Put your hands behind you. So if you sit on the blocks and you don't touch the floor, maybe on the blocks. If you sit on the floor, just very close to your buttock. Extend your inner legs. Ball of the feet forward, little toe side towards you. Try to lift your belly up, roll back your shoulders. So have an action as if you're going on your knees. So knees will be your heels, sitting bones up. Så försök att lyfta sittben bort från golvet så om ni står på knäna. And then relax your flesh down, buttock flesh down, sitting bones still lifting up, chest bone up. Shoulders down, collarbones up. Now, if it's easy for you, get the big toes. If you feel that, oh, it's no problem, I can sit here. If you feel that it's difficult, Martin, släpp den. Så stanna kvar här uppe, men sträck på ryggen. Du kan till och med sträcka armarna och försöka sträcka bålen. But if you can, touch the big toes. You can put your legs a little bit closer. Lift your chest up. Urdhva Mukha. There. Try to lift your chest. Don't round it. Up with the collarbone. Down with the knees. Yes. All of the feet forward. Little toe side towards you. Shoulders down. Elbows up. Look up. Lift your belly. So bring your buttock flesh down. Sacrum down. Yes. Extend upward. And then release. And bring your knees together to sit in Virasana. So if you need for Virasana some support, you use it. If you don't know which support you need, it can be a blanket under your shin bones. If you feel that the floor is too hard. And if the buttock doesn't come down to the floor, you can use 2 blocks under your sitting bones. So you put your head down, take away the calf muscles, have the fingers deep into your knee joints, sit down, take away the fingers, and the last thing you do, you put this support just under the sitting bone. So don't bring it deep, not like this, yeah, so it doesn't lift your thighs up. Yes, good. Now with the palms, you can lift kneecap and skin on the kneecap up. It will be a little bit easier for the knees. Is somebody feeling the knees painful? No. Shin bones, ankles, everybody's fine here? Good. So try to extend your toes backward, as if somebody is dragging every toe to the wall behind you. So don't bring them towards each other, bring them straight away. And so that they can be straight away, you need to bring these ankles in. So the foot, this höftknöl, vad heter de? Fotknölarna, in. So try to bring them so they don't fall out like this, but bring them in, pressing the foot, front foot down, little toe side down. Lift your belly up. Make sure you sit on your sitting bones. Yeah, don't lean away from the sitting bones. Make that weight heavy there. Lift the sides of the trunk. Interlock your fingers. Open the palms. So try to palm is completely open, elbows in, shoulders down. Now lift your arms up, keeping the front lower ribs in. Yeah, don't put the belly forward. So when from the side, you shouldn't sink with this lower ribs forward. Yeah, don't push them forward. Lift them up. Så bakre nedre revben upp. Sidorna revben upp, armarna bakom öronen och upp. Och sen kan ni titta upp. You can look up to lift your palms even higher. And shoulders down. And then look forward, but keep the shoulders down. Keep the arms up. Så sträck armarna från sidor revben som om ni försöker komma högre upp från yttre höfter. Där, öppna handflator. Upp med nedre revben. Bak med biceps, fram med triceps. Korsryggen fram. Armarna upp. Upp. Open handflatorna mer. Där. And then you can bring your palms down. Change the interlock of your fingers, the other hand on top, inside out and up again. Now have a feeling you will be coming up from your support. Front lower ribs in, back lower ribs up. So as if you're going up. So outer ankles in and up, as if you're trying to lift the weight away from the support, becoming even taller. Palms open. Biceps back, triceps forward. Yeah, so you can spread out more here. And bring your arms behind your ears. Lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting. All the time lifting. Yeah, there's no static poses in yoga, even if they look static. Always inner action is there. The direction is upward, as if you're coming up from the floor. You can look up, lift it higher, stay there, look down, go forward, but keep your arms higher. Good. Skär inte in dem. Där, armarna bak. Där. Och come down. Okay, extend your legs forward. Tadasana. Buttock flesh away, sit on your sitting bones, hands on the sides, lift your chest up. So again, make sure that your knees, especially if you sit on the floor, are in contact with the floor, yeah, so that they don't flying up. Extend your arms on top of you. Turn to your right. Bring your palms down, one palm on the thigh, other palm on the floor. If you sit on the blocks or on the mat, you can use your right hand to grab something to turn more, but make sure that your right foot doesn't go back. So your inner feet are in contact with each other. Little toe side back. Yes. Lift your chest up. Try to grab the blocks you sit on with your right hand. Gå där. Nej, för långt bort. Det tror jag faktiskt inte. Släpp. Där. Håll. Håll. Och så luftbröst. Ja, så blir lite spann där. Lite till, lite till, lite till. Där. Känner du? Då kommer det här axeln mer bakåt. Lyft bröstet på inandning. Vrid på utandning. Dra lårbenen tillbaka. Come back to the middle. Extend your arms up. So try to keep your legs in line, yeah, when you turn. So not like this, but keeping the hips more or less vertically. Turn to the left, right hand on the thigh, left hand, either hold the mat or the block you're sitting on, lift your chest and turn. So try to keep your inner legs close to each other. Right leg back, Adriana. Right leg back a little bit. Ser du? Ja, precis. Så den inte går framåt. Och så lyft bröstet samtidigt. So when you do that, you keep your attention both in your legs and in your twist. So you extend on the inhalation, trying to bring the spine up more. And exhale, you can hold här. För att dra axel bak. Där. Och så lyft bröstbenen. Ja. So chest bone up and look behind your left shoulder. So the neck is also twisting. Martin, luta inte bakåt. Kom fram lite. Där. Kan ta en till kloster tror jag om du känner att handen inte når. Ja. And then come back forward. For Virabhadrasana, you can use your support a little bit on the side because we'll be turning to your left, to your right, your legs to the left like this. And the support that you sit on come under the sitting bones. So your legs come to your left side, you will be turning to your right. På Virabhadrasana 1, använd stödet för att jämna ut höjden på höftkammarna. Så om ni sitter på golvet och det är för mycket uppåt här, så behöver ni ha någonting under. Om det är lite så kan ni sitta på golvet, men bara försöka trycka ner vänster sittben. So the shin bone is lying in the arch of the foot of the on top, yeah. So that the leg that is under is a support for the shin bone. Vi ska vrida till höger. Ingegerd. Jag tror du ska vrida till vänster om du har fötterna. Så jag är din spegel. Du måste spegla mig. Andra hållet. Ja, precis så. Annars kommer du vrida åt fel håll. Så vänster höft ner. So your left sitting bone down. Right, left hip bone in line with each other. Extend your arms on top of you. Arms a little bit closer to each other. Extend them upwards. So try to be tall, pressing the outer left foot down. So as if this leg is Virasana, what you did now, just pose before. And then turn to your right hand down, left hand up. Try to keep it the extension and twist at the same time. And then put the palm down, pushing this thigh forward, turn, look behind your right shoulder. So try to bring both chests parallel to the long side of the mat. När ni vrider i Virabhadrasana I, försök att vrida så mycket så att båda brösten är parallellt med långsidan av mattan. Vänster sittben tung. Lyft inte upp det. Och det är inte så att ni trycker så mycket så det går inte att vrida. Ni kan släppa lite, men inte så att ni lyfter det med mening för att dra fram magen. Ja. So let the right thigh go a little bit forward. Left armpit area forward to the right. Right shoulder down. Now look up and bring your chin behind your right shoulder. Make sure your left foot is still on the floor. Och det här var lite fel. Den här gör det som Virasana som vi gjorde. Och så lägger du på det här heller. Så dra ut den lite. Där, precis så. So try to get the twist not only with the lower belly and middle line of the waistline, but also with your top chest and with your neck. Du kan gå bak med det här handen längre. Du kan till och med hålla hälen. Där. Och då blir det lite hönor att vrida. Come back to the middle. Extend through your legs, Dandasana. And then put them to the other side. So this bottom foot should go a little bit further away. Yeah. So the thigh of the leg that is under parallel to the line with the mat. And then the other one on top. So knees point forward, thighs close to each other. Right hip sitting bone down. Hip bone more or less in line with each other. So a little bit of not equality is there because you're sitting uneven, but it shouldn't be too much. Yeah. Extend your arms. Pröva göra den högra. Den här vänstra sittbenet. Jag prövar att sätta den lite högre. Så det blir lättare då. Ja, så höfterna rättar till sig lite. When you straighten your arm, try to equalize them because otherwise we sit like this. Yeah, so try to push your sitting bone down, lift your little toes a little bit more, bring your arms a little bit back, turn to your left. Now put your left hand down, right arm up, right armpit area twist. So bring your hand a little bit further away for twisting, and then put your palm down, turning your belly, turning your chest, and the chin behind your left shoulder. If you have something to grab, you can grab the heel, you can grab the block, you can grab the blanket you sit on. The shoulder will rotate more, the left shoulder. And with the right hand, you can push the right armpit area forward more. Look up, lift your chin. When the chin is going up, you go a little bit back bending into your thoracic spine, and that releases your neck to turn even more. So look up and turn. Right shoulder blade down and forward. Belly, diaphragm, chest, everything turns, and look behind your left shoulder. Keep your right hand on the left thigh. Here will be more efficient. This, yeah, and then bring this one back. Is it on the block? Oh no, you can have the block here, so you have something more to press on. Okay. On the inhalation, extend your spine. On the exhalation, turn. Good. And then come back to the middle. Extend your legs. Dandasana. And you would not believe it, but we do back bends a little bit. So I think we skip one, but we will do Dandarasana. So you lie down on your floor to come up with your shin bones. So it's this pose. And if you know that it's a little bit heavy, or you feel that here on the belly, on this groins, you would like to have some support, some softness because it's too hard, you can put a blanket under. So lie down. Before you will hold your ankles, bring one leg away. So you lift one leg, drag it away from your groins, from your hip joint. Bring one leg up, the other leg up, and then drag it away from you. So that here you have a little bit extension. Bend your knees, hold your ankles. And if you don't reach, hold it with the belt. Stay there. Jag tror att du ska göra det, jag visade det för ryggen sista gången om du kommer ihåg. Så du lägger skenbenet hit. Det är väl bättre att vi säger handbenet hit. Där. Och så försöker du ta ner höger ljumske så sträcker du armarna framåt. Där. So, when you hold your ankles now, bring your groins, front groins down. Lift your shoulders up. Lift the heels away from your buttock, but keep your sacrum down. Sacrum down. Hela handbenet, Marika. Hela. Så den ska vila helt. Den ska gå ner. Den och den ska gå upp. And now, knees a little bit closer to each other. Knees. Yes. Heels away from your buttock. Hälarna bort från rumpa, ljumskarna ner. And now lift your shoulders up. Bring the heels further away. So push the legs into your arms. Skenbenet into armarna. Lyft bålen. Now lift hälarna högre upp än huvudet. Now the heels higher than your head. Chest up, shoulders down. And if you can lift your thighs as high as possible. Stay on the lower ribs, chest up. Knees closer to each other. And come down. And release down. Now we do it one more time just to lift the toes up, yeah? Because most of you have the hard flexed foot. So try to lift the toes to the ceiling. Bend your knees. Hold the ankles, all the fingers on the same side, yeah? So don't make a ring between your thumb and your point finger. And then bring your heels up, away. Knees closer to each other, heels away. Toes up, extend your toes up. Yes. And then lift the thighs away from the floor. Let the sacrum go down, tailbone towards the knees, chest up, shoulders up. Shoulders away from ears. Now lift the thighs as high as possible, toes to the ceiling. Look up. And come down. And come up on your knees for Uttanasana. Uttanasana is another back bend. So those of you who feel the lumbar and don't want to go further away, you will do Marichyasana 3. So Marika, Martin, you can do the closed twist. So you can sit even higher. The higher you sit, the better will be. And you do the closed twist just to release these areas. All the rest of us, we will do Uttanasana. And if you know that you cannot come down to your ankles, you can put the blocks here so you can put your hands there. So prepare. Stay on your knees. Nej, stäng vridningar mot det benet. Så kan ni hålla det på utsidan och så lyfter bröstet och vrider. 5-6 andetag på varje sida. So before we will go down, now move, push this ankle down so you feel that it's extending, pressing down towards the floor. So you don't stay like this, yeah? You don't lift the ankle away. You extend your toes back. With the thumbs, put down the top of the sacrum to the bottom. So you feel that the pubic bone and the sacrum are parallel. Lift your belly up, roll back your shoulders. Now slide with your palms under the buttock flesh, lift your chest. Extend your toes backward. Lean a little bit backward, put your hands on the blocks or on the heels. Lift your chest even more up. And from the fingers, lift the armpit area up. If you feel fine with your neck, yeah, don't look back. Don't look up, look back. If you don't feel fine with your neck, look up. Put your hands on your hips. Vill inte. Men du kan göra bara det här delen. Lyft bröstet. Där, rulla tillbaka axeln. Tryck ner korsryggen. Lyft upp, lyft upp, lyft upp. And then come up. And sit on your heels. So if you're afraid to look back, you can still do this part, yeah? So you do this, put the hands on the blocks and look up. You don't need to do this, yeah? You look up. That would be fine, just opening your chest. One more time, come up. Har ni gjort båda sidorna redan? Vad snabba ni var. Ni kan förbereda eller gör hunden, Adho Mukha Svanasana, och sen ska vi alla tillsammans göra Shirshasana. So hands on the sacrum again. Bring it down. Hands under the buttock flesh, lift the chest up. A little bit leaning backward, but still lifting the chest. So when you lean back, don't lose this opening of the chest. You go up, 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 up. Release your hands at the same time, and then pushing away from the fingers, lift the chest up. Yes, lift the chest, more, more, more. Shoulders down. Now, if possible, look up and back. If not possible, look only forward. Just up, up. Yes, this is a good action. Press the ankles down where you push down. And come down. And go down in the dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just to straighten one time before we go to the headstand. Yes, you can have short dog with the heels on the floor. Very short dog. Hälarna på golvet, spänn knäskålarna, spänn lårmusklerna. And then jump or walk forward and go for the headstand. Those of you who don't do the headstand, you will do Setubandha Sarvangasana on 3 blocks. So who will not be doing it? Short edge to the wall, så ska jag visa. Du kan hänga. Så ni som inte gör, Marin måste inte bli på kartotten. Jag ska upp på hennes matta, annars syns det inte. Men jag tror för sig både Ingegerd och Lille ska göra. Men ifall någon som tittar på en spelning och inte gör huvudstående. So those of you who don't do the headstand, come here to have a look. Yeah, so you put 2 blocks here like this and 1 block close to you. You go with a half bended leg. So when you are here, you need to check that you can have the feet on the wall with half bended legs. And then you put your feet close to you to go in Chatuspadasana, lifting your hips up. Then you put this one along with your spine, supporting the sacrum and tailbone. So quite far away, close to the wall. Interlock your fingers, roll back your shoulders, try to climb with your shoulders deeper and deeper towards the block. Chest up. Then you put your legs on the wall, extending them. It's good if it's a little bit tight, because then you can move your chest even more here. It's not good if you're somewhere here and you hardly touch the wall, yeah? And you need to walk in. When you go out, you'll lift your buttock, put it halfway, the block, then flat, and then away. And then you can even bring your knees. It's for those who don't go on the head today. Those of you who can and know how to, you walk to the come up. Du kan göra förberedelser, sen kan du pröva komma upp. Yes, you make the ceiling and then you take 2 shoulder blade support. Yeah. You can spread them out a little bit so that you have spinal column in between. So those of you who stay on the head, make sure that you interlock your fingers deeply. Hand wrist on the floor, handleden på golvet, ja, armbågen axelbred. Alla fingrarna korslagda eller tummarna i kontakt med varandra. Så håll dem lite inne, för det är lite för bred. Jag skulle ta den här delen in lite, så det är rakt. Ja, så du kan korsa dem, de är långa. Så huvudet här och så trycker du mot de här delarna med basen på skallen. Sätt ner huvudet. Extend the outer hand wrist so that you have the middle of the lower arm on the floor. Lift your shoulders, shoulder blades away from the floor, from the wall, and come up. Så. Jag tror Therese att det här filten ska vara på ett annat ställe. Så böj knäna. Kom ner med rumpan. Så om du vill använda den, det är bättre att du lyfter dina axlar istället för att du lyfter huvudet. För det blir mer tryck på... Ja, precis. Ja, precis. Det är här. Och så axlarna ska komma till kanten när du roterar dem. Så lyft rumpan, sätt klossen. Vänta med benen. Vrid klossen längst ryggraden. Gå lite mer mot svanskotan. På sista hårda delen. Fläta händerna. Nej, det är bakom kloss. Framför kloss. Där. Och precis det här. Så pressa fötterna för att lyfta den här delen upp. Där. Axlarna på golvet, nacken mjuk och lång. Ja, så här ska bli lång. Är det okej? Okay? Nu kan du sträcka på ben. Så ta hälen mot klossen. Rotera låret in och pressa basen på stötterna. Och så lyfter bröstet hela tiden. Där. So press the middle part of your lower arm down. Mitten av underarmen ner mot golvet. Skulderblad upp, axeltopparna upp, magen mot ländryggen. Korsryggen upp och fram, bort från väggen. Lite till. Svanskotan mot hälarna. Tippa lite med ländryggen där, Sara. Ja, precis. Så magen mot ländryggen, rumpa upp. Där, precis. Nu hälarna över huvudet. För du har det här klossen så du är inte riktigt i väggen och då måste du ta bort korsryggen lite. Hur känns? Nej, vänta.
Jo, men jag är för långt bort.
Och sen har du filt på fel ställe, så ta bort klossen. Gå ner. Så om du vill ha stöd, då är det bättre att ha stöd för axlarna, inte för som jag visade för Therese.
Okay.
Så det är axlarna som ska högre upp, inte huvudet. Så ligg ner. Gå in mot väggen lite. Där. Lyft rumpan upp. Sätt klossen längst ryggraden, under svansfoten på ryggen. Längre bort, ner mot väggen. Mer. Där. Fläta händerna. Jag rör tillbaka axeln. Försök att göra det här så att axlarna träffas där bak. Där, lyft bröstet lite till. Pressa fötterna, lyft bröstet mot hakan. Lite till. Tryck ifrån. Där. Okej på nacken. Sträck på benen. Ner. En till. Ner. Nu när du ska sträcka benet, lyft bröstet. Lite till. Där, kom igen. Sträck. Där. Men sträck på benet nu. Så. Sträck på dem helt. Där. Vad känns det?
Det är skönt. Och så länge jag inte böjer nacken så tycker jag om nackenspaket.
Det här är, kan man säga, passiv bakåtböjning. Vill du komma upp, Adriana? Magen in. Den är för mycket fram. Där, magen in. Mer. Det är okej att inte balansera. Hur länge har du stått på huvudet?
Jag tog en paus.
Så?
Jag tog en paus.
Ja, men hur många år?
Ja, det är nog först.
Men du gör inget att inte balansera i början i alla fall. Så du ska sätta hälarna, rumpa bort från väggen, magen mot väggen, rotera låret in, där. Och så upp med inre ben, där. Så försök först rätta till positionen så att ländryggen inte blir så bakåtböjd. Så se till att tummen inte släpper varandra. Där. Och sen när du lyfter benen upp så tar du låret mot väggen, rumpa bort från väggen. Då kommer de själva bort från väggen. Inte magen däremot, korsryggen. Där. Ja. Men stå kvar, det gör inget om man står kvar en stund. Där, ska bara titta om det. Ja, där. Ja. Sätt huvudet ner. Lyft axlarna upp. Och sen kom upp. Lyft ett ben. Och lyft den andra benen. Sträck på benen. Så lyft axlarna, där benen lite, det hållet. Ja. Då luta lite. Där. Lyft korsryggen upp. Svansfoten mot hälarna. Lyft det här benet mer. Nej, andra. Där. Så benen ihop. Försök att sätta ihop fotknölen. Där. Och lyft axeln. Du tippar lite. Så här. Upp. Hela tiden. Lyft. Upp från väggen. Där. Vrid inte huvudet. Titta dit. Vrid blicken. Vrid huvudet. Där. Stanna. Det här är mitten. Och så lyft. Toppen. Korsryggen upp. Så nu kan ni som ligger på klossar komma upp. Och vi hinner inte, tror jag, med Salamba Sarvangasana. Låt oss göra Chatush Padottanasana och filt. Så ni kan göra filten som när det ligger på hyllan. Så prepare your mat as if your blanket how it lies on the shelves. Like support for shoulders then, but it will be enough with one. And you put the the sides of the mat where it's the same height towards the head. So head will be here. Vill du gå ner? Lite roligt, Adriana, hon ser inte, alltså hon går inte ner heller. Så om jag glömmer så står hon kvar till Shavasana. Lyft axlarna. Jo, jag hjälper dig. Ta ner ett ben. Jag håller dig. Ta ner ett ben, jag är här. Ta ner, här, jag är här. Och sätta ner den. Du kan göra det här, jag lovar dig. Du behöver inte. So you lie down on the floor. Shoulders in line with the edge of the mat. The head is on the floor. And you will hold your ankles like you did in Dhanurasana. So all fingers on the same side. Knees close to each other. You will roll back your shoulders and lift your buttock up. And if you find it difficult, you can use a belt. Put your feet a little bit further away. Bring your shoulders down and lift up. And this can even you who have problem with your lumbar. If you take your feet a little bit further away, it will not be that much pressure on your lumbar. Yeah? So lie down, prepare yourself for Chatush Padottanasana. Hands holding the, oh, I forgot we have there. strömbrytare I hallen är så fint. So the neck is on the support, half of the neck on the support, half of the neck on the floor. Hold the ankles. Все пальцы рук с одной стороны, Марин. Да. Пятки шире, большие пальцы уже. Så pressa hälarna, lyft rumpa upp. Ja. Och sen låt knäna, let the knees go on top of the heels. So push away the knees from the rope wall towards the head. Lift your chest up and come high up. So all the fingers on the same side. Don't make a ring there with the thumb. So extend your arms. If you don't reach, take a belt. I didn't belt. Så att armarna kan gå mot varandra. So shoulders away from the neck, towards the floor and towards each other. Knees towards each other. Tailbone up. Pressing in the heels, lift the shoulder blades. Bottom of the shoulder blades up. Chest towards the chin. Så skulderblad, botten av skulderblad bort från golvet. Bröstbenet mot hakan. Hakan bort från bröstbenet. Och så tryck med knäna mot bröstet. And come down. So now it's a good already position for your Shavasana. So try not to make any too much of the things, yeah? So that blanket that you have for your shoulders, now just take it away for your head. Så filten som ni hade för axlarna, ta det mot mitten av rummet så att huvudet kommer på den. Axlarna på golvet, shoulders on the floor. If you need something for your lumbar, of course you can have a bolster or chair even if you need to release it. But otherwise, you do the same action. You lift your buttock, take the hands on the sacrum, bring it away from the lumbar towards the heels, spread out the buttock flesh. Now you can push the shoulders on the floor to turn your chest inside out so it opens a bit more, palms facing the wall behind you. And then you extend your arms, then you put your feet together, extend your legs, let them fall apart. Right leg to the right, left leg to the left. Feel that there is the same amount of the floor under your palms, under your hands, under your arms. So that you don't lie uneven on the mat, yeah? Because, and if you touch the wall, maybe you can, it's svårt att slappna av. So you don't touch any materials, you don't touch the person close to you, you don't touch the wall, you don't touch anything, because the body should be completely free on the floor. Shavasana is the position of a dead man's body, so the body is completely free from any contact with the outside world. So we have of course, the floor that we lie on, and it's hard, but we try to imitate the position of the dead body as much as possible. And in Shavasana, the same technique every time. We try first to relax our physical body. So bring your attention, your consciousness towards the toes and fingers to begin with. Make sure that they're completely relaxed. You extend them away from you, trying to make them long, free. Relax your toes, your feet, ankles. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your knees. Make them hollow and empty. Relax your front thighs, back thighs. Relax your groins, hip joints. Make them hollow and empty. Relax your spinal muscles, lower spine, middle spine, intercostal muscles. Feel how the gravitation power drags your body deeper into the mat, closer to the earth. Relax your shoulders, arms, palms, and all the fingers. Feel how on the exhalations, the arms moves away as if growing away from the shoulder joints, becoming longer. Relax the neck, throat, lower jaw, relax the tongue. Let the tip of the tongue not touch the teeth or the gum. Let it dip and rest within the mouth cavity. Relax the lips. Let them hardly touch each other. And let the corner of the lips slide down towards the floor. Relax the facial muscles, eyelids, ears, forehead, and the skin of the head. Let the eyes sink deeper and deeper within the eye holes and direct the look towards the heart, inward. And now bring all the attention away from the physical body towards the organic body. Feel how the diaphragm is moving up on the exhalation and down on the inhalation. Feel the movement of the breath within your body. How it feels up your body from the bottom to the top. And how it leaves your body from the top to the bottom. And then let even that let go. Bring your consciousness even more deeper within your body of intellect, emotional body, towards the inner self. Let it be completely quiet. Make your next inhalation a little bit deeper. Slightly move your toes, your fingers. Bend your arms and the elbows. Put your palms on the chest or on your belly. Bend your legs. Put your feet on the floor. Press the floor to stretch out your spine a little bit. And then turn to your right hand side. Put your head on the right upper arm. Bring your knees a little bit closer to your belly. Put your left hand on the floor. Look down. When you extend your left leg, push away the floor to come up. And sit with a crossed leg. Hands in front of you. Bow your head down. And say big, big thank you to yourself. Namaste. Och det var nästan hela programmet. Det fanns typ 3 positioner som jag skippade. Så jag kommer lägga ut det på YouTube.